Okay, so just letting Karen in. Okay, so everybody's got their oils. We were just saying that the oils we'll be using today are Balance and Citrus Twist. If you haven't got Citrus Twist yet, your favourite uplifting, focusing oil. I'm just going to share a little presentation with you before we start our oil practice, just to talk a little bit about energy and how important it is to keep our vibration high. Let's get the screen ready. Okay. So for those of you that are meeting me for the first time, my name's Debbie and I'm a wife and a mum to 2 girls. I'm a holistic therapist. I'm a Reiki master teacher, meditation facilitator and essential oil educator. And I'm really on a mission to help people just align with their own inner wisdom so they can connect with their gifts as healers so that you can all become the healer in your home. So today we're talking energy. Now, everything in the universe vibrates at its own frequency. So people vibrate, plants vibrate, objects vibrate. Even take the chair you're sitting on. Now that feels solid to you, but if you looked at it under a very powerful microscope, you'd see that it's actually just particles of energy vibrating, but they're vibrating so densely that we see it as solid. Everything has a vibration. Even disease has got a frequency. Now, there are some places that vibrate lower than others. And in some places, the vibration can actually drop to 20 hertz or less. And there's some situations there, places that they found vibrate very low are prison, the underground, even some hospitals can have that lower vibration. Now, if we take into account that the average frequency of a healthy human body is 62 to 72 hertz, and just by being around lower vibration, it can affect our energy field, we can start to see why it's important for us to keep a high vibration. When our vibration lowers, so does our immune system. 58 hertz, cold and flu symptoms appear. If our vibration goes down to 55 hertz, candida can be triggered. They've tested and they found that cancer patients tend to vibrate at 42 hertz or below. And it's said that the frequency of the Earth today is only 27.4 hertz. Now, why would that be? What causes a low vibration? It's things like fear, phobias, suspicion, anxiety, stress, tension, anger, hate, greed. All of these bring a low vibration. And when I look at all of those words, I see a lot of that around us in the world today. So that to me is why the vibration of the Earth has become quite low. But the good news is that our behavior can raise our vibration. And if we all individually focus on ourselves, raising our vibration, we're going to have a knock-on effect of all of those around you. And it's just going to spread. So things like generosity vibrates at 95 hertz. Don't you feel good when you do something for other people? And that feeling good is because your vibration is literally lifted. Gratitude is 150 hertz. And a big part of meditation for me is feeling gratitude for what I've already got. Compassion is 150 hertz. And unconditional love goes from about 205 hertz and up. So these are ways that we can start to think about raising our vibration. Now, there's more rock solid scientific evidence showing the influence of love and food on health than there is showing the value of many of the drugs that doctors so willingly prescribe. So here's some studies that I was looking at. There was a study of 8,500 men that showed that those who had loving wives had half the risk of developing ulcers as the men who didn't have loving wives. Men who admitted that they didn't think their wives loved them had 3 times as many ulcers as men that said their wives showed them support. In Sweden, there was a study that was done on 131 women, and it showed that women had deep emotional relationships, had less artery blockage than women who didn't. So you can see how it's actually having an effect on the body. And that last one, researchers at Yale University studied 159 patients, and it showed that men and women who felt the most love had much less blockage in the arteries of their hearts. And the researchers found that patients who felt loved were healthier than patients that didn't. So the healing power of love is something that we can all embrace. If you've got a loving relationship with another human being or an animal, you're far more likely to stay healthy than if you don't. But it's also clear that it's really important that we tell people just how much we love them. Saying the words, I love you, and meaning it, you're literally vaccinating your partner, your relative, your friend against disease. These are all things that are so easy for us to do. So what helps us vibrate higher? Loving, smiling, blessing, thanking, playing, singing, dancing, yoga and meditation, walking in the sunshine, being outside, enjoying nature, eating fresh organic produce, drinking lots of pure water, and of course our essential oils. So some of you might have seen this before. Essential oils start at a frequency of 52 hertz and can go as high as 320 hertz. Now remember we said that a healthy human being will vibrate at 62 to 72 hertz. So just by using these essential oils on or around the body, we can raise our vibration. So we've got peppermint there at 52 hertz. Maybe you're spotting your favorite. Melissa, 102 hertz. Lavender, 118. Frankincense, 147. Helichrysum, 181. And our highest vibrating essential oil is rose at 320 hertz. So what we're going to look at this morning is some space clearing essential oils. And what we mean by space clearing is just by having them diffusing or making up a spray with these essential oils and spraying it in the room. You can clear the dense energy of a room, so you're clearing the space. So frankincense, we've already seen that it's 147 hertz. Frankincense is the oil of truth. So this is about helping you to align with compassion, peace, tolerance, and love. Remember, they were all things that were stated as ways to raise our vibration. Frankincense will help to increase your awareness of the spiritual and mystical experiences of the unity of the universe. And in yoga, we call this the super consciousness. Buddhists call it the Buddhic consciousness. Hinduism, and I can't say that other words, call it the cosmic consciousness or God consciousness. Christianity, you might have heard it as Christ consciousness. We're talking about the same thing here. It's just helping you to align with that level of energy, raising your vibration. Lemongrass is a really good space clearing oil. Look at the leaves of the lemongrass plant. They're spiky. They help you to cut through density and clear the space, helping you to let go of what's no longer needed, but also connecting you with your intuition and bringing clarity. So if that speaks to you, just make yourself a spray, pop it in the diffuser. Wild orange is another one that's great for creating a positive environment. It inspires abundance. It fosters creativity and a positive mood, helps you with self-confidence, helps you to develop your spiritual gifts. But also it calms nerves and feelings, brings feelings of confidence and joy. And it allows you to step into your power to be all you were meant to be. So I've got to stop sharing and come back because I let someone in. Again. Litsi is up there on my clearing oils. So Litsi, some of you may not have this. It's not one we can normally buy on our accounts. It came out last year as a limited time oil, so I know some of you have got it. Litsi is a really powerful mobilizer of the will. So it helps you to follow through on your inspiration and promptings, brings you the confidence to face your fears that can sometimes arise after we get that moment of inspiration of what we're here to do, and then suddenly we lack the confidence to do it. So Litsi is really good at giving you that confidence to face those fears and take a leap of faith to manifest whatever has been realized, what your inspiration is telling you to do. Helps us to live in alignment, and it helps with manifestation of infinite possibilities. Sorry, Michaela, can you mute? Thank you. And then ginger. is another one. Ginger, when I looked at the properties of ginger, this is all about awakening consciousness, clearing those energetic cobwebs. So opening portals of awareness so that you can receive information and insights. It will strengthen your energy field and it increases motivation. So easing apathy and aids in the decision-making process. So this is really that empowering blend to get you going. So when I saw Citrus Twist last week, you can imagine my joy because Citrus Twist has got wild orange, ginger, litsy and lemongrass in it, which are 4 of those oils that we've just talked about. The only one that's not in there is frankincense. So when I saw this blend, I thought that is the ultimate space clearing, manifestation and empowerment blend of oils. So hopefully you all got one on the BOGO last week. But if you didn't, they are oils that you can make up the blend yourself. So if you haven't got litsy, you could just have the wild orange, ginger, lemongrass, and maybe some frankincense. So today we're going to do a chi energy building practice with our oils. Now this is something that I recommend that we do daily. It doesn't take long. We're going to spend probably 10-15 minutes doing it together as a group. But if you're doing this on your own, once you know the steps, it could be 2 or 3 minutes of your day. And we're doing it to cleanse our chi, connect to source chi, and then send it out to people, situations, things you want to manifest. Now, if you're new to talking in terms of chi or energy, our energy or our chi flows through our body and it flows down meridians in the pathways in the body called meridians. So just like the blood flows down through your veins, your energy flows through your meridians. And we see it more in acupuncture, where they use a needle to tap into the meridian to clear a blockage. It's the same pathway that we're using with this practice today. So what causes blocks? Usually the root cause of a block can be found in withheld emotions. So all the things that we've been going through, if we're not processing them properly, they can be held within our meridians and they can turn into blocks, which stops the energy flowing. And it lowers your vibration and it can cause you problems mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Sometimes if you've ever been for a reflexology treatment and the lady is working on your feet and suddenly you come to a painful point, or tender points show you where the chi isn't flowing properly. And in aroma Reiki, we focus a lot on moving the chi through the body by working on pressure points, using the oils and a boost of energy, which is called Reiki. Now this practice, don't be fooled by its simplicity. It is very powerful. We're going to be using 3 points in the body. The lower dantian, which is 3 finger widths underneath your belly button. So if you're watching this and you're going to join in, just find where your lower dantian is now. Maybe you want to loosen your trousers a little bit. And then just put your hands on your body, 3 fingers, and then just under that 3rd finger is where your lower dantian point is. We're also going to be using our middle dantian, which is our heart chakra, and our upper dantian, which is our 3rd eye. And the practice we're going to do is just going to help you to connect to your chi, notice how it's doing, collect it, recenter it, and then choose how you want to spend your energy today. So we're going to direct it towards something that you think needs a little bit more energy. So remember I said you could choose any oil that's uplifting, that helps you to focus, but just make sure you choose the same oil each day because you will have the effect of anchoring the aromatic experience with your chi practice. So make sure it's one that you like. I'm going to go with Balance and Citrus Twist because I've got those. But if you're using a different oil, that's fine. Just have them handy, maybe with the lids off for the practice in case you want to reapply at some point during the practice. And I always like to start my practice with balance on the bottom of the feet. So if you've got it and you're doing it with us, just take your bottle of balance, put a few drops onto the palm of your hand. Now balance has got coconut oil mixed in with it already, so don't add any more. A couple of drops, transfer it over so I've got it on both hands, and then just rub it on the bottom of the feet. And this has the effect of calming you, grounding you, getting you ready for your practice. I've got a really good video that I keep meaning to share in the group of the effects of balance on the blood system within seconds of applying it on the bottom of your feet. And it shows the blood. It was a live video of someone's blood, and the blood cells, some of the cells were sticking together. And then they put balance on the bottom of the feet, and within seconds, the blood starts moving and flowing all nice and healthily again. I'll find it and share it in the group, because I think it's really important that we know that this is not just a psychological thing that's going on here because it smells nice. Physically now, something is happening within your body. So we put some on the bottom of the feet, and just rub your hands together, take a few deep breaths. Just feel yourself starting to relax into your practice. And then with whatever's left, rub it on the back of your neck, going up into the base of the skull there with the oil. Okay, just take a moment to get comfortable and take your second oil that you're going to use. So I'm using citrus twist. And just place a drop on the palm of your hand. If you've got a hot oil, then you might want to put a little bit of carrier oil with it as well. Just put another drop of carrier oil. And then rub your hands together. Just get those molecules jumping around. And bring your hands towards your face and take a few deep breaths. And just start tuning into the different aromas if you're using a blend. Noticing how each different essential oil in the blend starts to come through at its own perfect time. Noticing how it's making you feel. When you inhale, feel yourself expand, as though every cell is breathing with you. And when you exhale, feel yourself relaxing and letting go. And if you haven't already, just gently close your eyes and become aware of your sitting bones. Maybe rock your spine a few times. Just get some rhythm going. Loosening any stagnant chi. And on the next in-breath, feel your head gently pull up. As you exhale, keep your head high, but feel your lower body grounding. Just continue that rocking motion even more, moving your neck, your head. Just notice if you're holding anything anywhere. And as you inhale, feel the upward pull lifting you, sending your energy skyward. And as you exhale, releasing any stuck chi, as you imagine it falling down into the earth, letting it go, feeling the earth's frequency absorbing it for you. And as you breathe slowly, just become aware of how light, less dense and spacious you're starting to feel. Breathing in, lifting you gently to the sky, to the heavens. And breathing out, imagining the chi energy from above coming down, illuminating your body from the top down. It's like a liquid light pouring all over you, moving through every cell in your body. Feel that light energy moving down through your head, your throat, into your heart. Feel it moving across your shoulders and down into your arms and hands. And feel the light traveling down your body, down into your lower dantian, just below your belly button, where we store our life energy. And then continuing down through your legs, nourishing every cell with light. Down past your knees, into your ankles, into your feet. And feel your feet connect to the earth below. You're a perfect conduit of chi. Just feel it flowing through you. You've always got the energy of the earth and the sky above you. Just enjoy this feeling for a few moments. Now, very slowly, I want you to bring your hands to your lower belly, to your lower dantian. If you want to apply a little bit more oil, you can. Just holding that point 3 finger widths below your belly button. One hand on top of the other. Now feel the light in your belly area, your uterus palace. This is where your life battery sits. You might like to imagine a little ball of fire sitting there in the center of your pelvis. And each time you breathe, it's as if you're stoking the fire, warming the whole belly area and sending it all over your body. Just keep feeling the flow, the warmth. Maybe you're feeling it in your hands. Still feeling the expansion on the inhale and the letting go on the out-breath. As the flame becomes bigger now. And when you feel that you've connected in this space, slowly press the hands a little bit more. So you feel your hands against your lower dantian. And when you're ready, slowly lift your hands and your attention to your heart space. Bringing the warmth to your middle dantian around your heart. Allow the energy to grow in size in your heart space. And take a moment to think about what you would like to create with your life right now. And if you're using citrus twist, just allow the wild orange to bring you the creativity to see where you're going. The litsi to bring you the confidence you need to face any fears. The ginger to bring you the empowerment you need to take that leap of faith. Just visualize what you'd like to create at this time. And I'm going to leave you for a moment to get a clear image in your mind's eye. if you don't find it easy to visualize, just state your intention. Now, seeing that creation in front of you, send a beam of this energy directly to your vision. So imagine that you've got a beam of light from your heart going out, surrounding your vision you have for your future. Wrapping it in the light, sending your loving, powerful, clear light energy to surround it. And don't be afraid, it's not your energy you're giving away. You're a conduit, passing it on to where it's needed. Now bring your hands up to your upper energy field, your upper dantian, located on your third eye, on your forehead. Maybe becoming aware of the aroma of the oils again. A warming, caring feeling. Just allow the three fields of energy, your head, your heart, and your lower dantian, connecting you with your vision of the future and all it will bring. And on your next breath, bring the hands back to the heart. And with the next breath, back down to your lower dantian, your lower belly. Just gently rock the spine once more. And let the flame in your lower dantian become a little bit smaller now. Feeling the light slowly condense to a small flame that can stay there for the next time you come back to this practice. It's always there when you need it. Rub your hands together. Feel the warmth between your hands. And without touching, bring your hands up over your face. And then up over the sides of your head. Down the sides of the body. Down around the outside of the legs. And then back up the inside of your body to your heart. We're just going to do one more round. This time sending your hands up over your head. Bringing them down around your body, filling your aura with this wonderful oil. Coming back down to your feet. And then bringing up that earth energy up your body to your heart. Taking your vision, your intention for this practice, and sending it back down to the earth. Now you might want to journal on the energy of what you want to create. Just for a few moments after we leave this session, and then practice this, if you can, every day for 21 days. And you will see a big shift energetically. Okay. I'm going to come back to the room and see how everybody is. Does anyone want to unmute and let us know how you got on with that?
That was really lovely. I love the smell of citrus twist.
It's nice, isn't it?
Mm. And I could feel warmth in my belly, I have to admit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I think the first couple of times I did it, I was boiling. This time I didn't feel it as much. Maybe I'm getting used to it now.
Mm.
Yeah, I felt really hot today.
Yeah.
My hands are still boiling.
It's all that energy. It's that chi.
That's lovely.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? It's a way of, I love it because it's a way of connecting with you, keeping your vibration high, but using that to send it out to whatever. And each day it could be something different that you focus on. So we've got to get the vibration of the earth up from 27. That's our mission, if you choose to accept it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, has anyone got anything they want to ask or share before we go?
How would you know what your vibration is?
You'd need a, what are they called? Trying to think of the guy's names. It's not Teflon or something. There's an instrument that you can use, but you can actually muscle test for this. That would be the way that us mortals without a machine. So how would you do it? Let's do ring fingers. So you make a ring with both fingers and then link them like this. Yeah. And when you say yes, it should be, you're pulling and it's really struggling to get through. Yeah, so just have a go at that. Say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And then if you say no, it actually creates a weakness down your body.
No.
Yeah, did it work?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you could use this to see how you're vibrating. So I'm vibrating at over 50. Yes.
Oh.
I'm vibrating at over 100. Yes. I'm vibrating at over 200. Oh, no. So I got a no. So now I'm between 100 and 200. So I'm vibrating at over 150. Yes. 160, over 170, over 180. So now I know I'm between 170 and 180. So now you could go 171, 172, 173. So I'm 172. Does that make sense? Did I do that too quick?
No, it's fine. Yeah.
I'm going to see now if anyone else wants to share what they're vibrating at.
Good.
What are you, Antonia?
187.
100.
Not bad. I don't feel it.
So it's the
Oh,
hand
so it is.
Sorry, Caroline?
Do it's the hand thing again. I didn't get the hand position.
Okay, so put your hands in front of you. Do make 2 little C's. Turn one hand over and then link them together. Yeah, so you've got a link.
What's the bit with your hand over the top that you did?
I didn't mean to.
Oh, what we did there.
It's just linked fingers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so then it's yes, sorry, yes, no.
I just saw you do that and I thought, where's it gone?
No, I was probably just doing that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
What would be interesting is if you do a test to see what you're vibrating at before you do the practice, and then test after the practice and see if it's made a difference to how much you're vibrating.
Mm. Yeah, because we've all just meditated and used the oils, but we're going to be quite high at the moment.
Yeah. So, share in the comments how you get on.
Debbie,
Yes, Karen.
that was beautiful, and I'm vibrating over 300.
Whoa.
That was totally. And I was very emotional, and the tears were flowing. It was like a beautiful release.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. I wanted to know, because I don't want it to run out, what's the consistency like, the oils, the drops per oil that you would make the blend? Do you know that?
No, is the answer. We never know what doTERRA's formula is in blends. I would say, I can't see this, but on the bottle, it will probably tell you it should tell you in order of, is it alphabetical or is it random?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think the first one will be the one with the most, like any ingredient label.
Yeah.
So your wild orange will be the most. Then I think it's ginger. Then is it Litzy next? I can't tell the name.
Yeah, it's Litzy next.
Litzy next, and then?
Yeah. And then
Lemongrass.
Lemongrass, yes. Lemongrass.
Then it says ginger root again.
Oh.
Yeah, it does grow weird.
So wild orange is the biggest quantity.
Yes, so wild orange, it's ginger, Litzy, and then lemongrass. I would probably go 4, 3, 2, 1 in a.
Or use your muscle testing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Douse it, yeah.
Yeah. because the ginger is going to be a very powerful oil that comes through at the end. You don't want to overpower it with ginger.
I did
And
2
it
of
is
each,
the
and I
second
think
one
the
in there.
ginger's too strong.
There is the second one in there.
Yeah,
I did, yeah.
and then when we get some Litzy, we'll all have to stock up on it.
Yeah.
Michaela, did you want to say something?
I wanted to ask a question. I used wild orange and lemon. Well, I used wild orange, and then I added a bit of lemongrass, and I found the lemongrass far too strong. But I've also got citrus bliss. Would that be a good alternative? Because we did that in the aroma Reiki course, didn't we?
It doesn't have ginger in it, does it?
It doesn't have ginger. No, it's
Yeah.
all citrus stuff.
Yeah,
So
you could.
you could add ginger to it, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah. I found, you said lemongrass was an alternative, but it is very, very hard.
yeah. It is.
Yeah, that's why I think 4321 would be good.
Yeah, I mean, did you use the lemongrass neat out of the bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why make up a roller, make up your
Okay.
own
Yeah.
chi roller with
Yeah.
coconut oil, and then it'll be a bit
But
calmer.
wild orange is all right like that because it's not so strong.
Yeah, I mean, I used the citrus twist, and it's got ginger in it, and I'm fine. But some people are more sensitive, and you can develop a sensitivity over time. So I think it would just be best to always have a carrier oil with it if we're
Yeah.
putting it on the body.
Okay.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you all for joining us
very
today.
much.
Oh my God,
Lovely.
my
I can't.
oil has just all gone over everywhere.
Keep us posted in the comments if you do this daily. Let us know how you're getting on and what shifts you're noticing. Let's really encourage each other to remember, because that's the thing with these, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
remembering tomorrow to do it again. So let's keep posting in the group and keeping us going.
Okay. Thanks, Debbie.
All right.
Thank you very
See you
much.
next
See ya.
week. Bye.
Sweet. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.